Hi, my name is Todd Strauss-Schulson. I'm a filmmaker. I've directed a few movies you've probably seen on an airplane and some TV shows you've likely had on in the background while you're sending emails late at night. I'm born and raised in Queens, and 17 years ago I was diagnosed with polycythemia vera. PV is a blood cancer. You know what, actually, let me have the expert explain it.
So polycythemia vera is a chronic form of blood cancer. It's an inflammatory disease. It's associated with symptoms, a risk of thrombosis, and ultimately in some patients, a risk of progression of disease.
It was obviously very intense hearing the C word so young, but I've stayed proactive and on top of it, and my condition has been stable for all these years. But there is an invisible anxiety that I carry. It's a progressive blood disease. It could get worse. And that emotional burden can be heavy to carry. Luckily, I've got an amazing doctor named John Mascarenhas who helps me carry it. And over the years, we've developed a unique relationship. I remember the first time I met him. I went into his office, I was so nervous, and he walks in, and he looks like he's my age. But 17 years later, it seems he's aged 3 times faster than me. He looks me in the eye and says,
Managing this disease is about maintaining quality of life, but it's your life, so get out there and live it.
I just remember walking out of the hospital feeling so much more confident about what it all meant. What John said conjured this image in my mind like he was the mechanic and I was the race car. Going to the hospital to get my blood checked, that's the tune-up. That's his job. And it's my job to drive the car. To live as fully and deeply as I can. Because even though it's a weird curse to have this, the blessing is that I'm acutely aware of how lucky I am to be alive. That's our partnership. Dr. John helps keep me alive so I can live. But what is this? What are you watching? Well, Insight hired me to make 2 short films about my story to help raise awareness, and I just got to thinking, my relationship with John is so unique, but I only see him for 20 minutes at a time every 7 weeks. I know him, but I don't know him. I'm out here trying to live as fully as I can, and I want to show him what it is we're co-creating. I want to give the mechanic a ride in his race car. So I thought, let's try to get as much life in one jam-packed whirlwind day in New York City and take the doctor along for the ride. Visit voicesofmpn.com to learn more with Dr. John Mascarenhas about identifying and tracking PV symptoms to help manage your disease.